Okay, I think the red light is on, so that means I'm actually filming something. Today we're going to make fairy gardens, mini ones. So in your kit, if you picked yours up, if you haven't, there are some at the library right now. Go get one. Tomorrow from 11 to 5. You will have a little thing of rocks, a teensy tiny mushroom, a jar. There are different jars. You may not have gotten one that looks exactly like this. Various mosses. You will not need all of these. And let's find them. An air plant like this one. Isn't he cute? So this is an incredibly easy craft. It is also one that you can completely change if you don't like the way that I've done it. Fairy gardens are really cool. Look them up on, what is this doing? Make fun of my hair with me for a minute. Okay. You can find a bunch of inspiration on the internet for different ways that people do these. You can do it with dirt or without dirt. I'm not using dirt because you don't need it for your air plant, and the moss is not real. So you have your little tray of rocks and you pour them in. Yay! Okay, next step is some cutesy moss. All your moss looks a little bit different. I have some fun colors there. You will not need all of this moss. You will not even need close to all of this moss. I'm just putting a couple little bits in to kind of look colorful. Ta-da! Make a little hole in the stones with your finger. Shunk that little guy in there, and you can leave it just like this. Or you can take your little guy here, trim this a little bit because otherwise it'll be sticking out the top, and then have that in there as just a cute little mushroom. You can also make your own little fairy furniture. I saw somebody use polymer clay to make a little Totoro, like in My Neighbor Totoro. That's adorable. Wish I had the time to do that with polymer clay. Not gonna do it though. The important thing though is that once this is done, whether you put the lid on it, which you can do, or whether you leave it off, it does not matter. Little Mr. Airplant is alive, so he needs to be taken care of. Don't overwater it. It does not need a lot. If your house is super humid, like you notice condensation on your windows on the inside a lot, probably doesn't ever need to be watered. You can water it probably once to twice a week. It just needs misted, or if you don't have something that can mist spray, take it out, put it into a little cup of water, push it under the water, count to 30, pull it out, shake it off a little bit, stick it back in. If you want a more specific guide to taking care of air plants, check the internet. Google's a really good resource for that kind of thing. But in the meantime, you have a little fairy garden. Although this is technically a terrarium because I haven't stuck the little fairy garden accoutrement in. But I don't have scissors here, so put that in and it's a fairy garden. And I hope you have fun taking care of him. He's cute. I love air plants. All right, happy crafting. See you next week.